So as the gate dropped then on the opening MX2 race here in Lockett, it looked like it was a good start from Stephen Sword, but he got fenced in, and it was Tommy Searle, Tyler Rattray and Jeremy Theroux that came out in front, all three riders on KTMs. But then Stephen Sword, he made a good start, but Rattray found a way through in the early stages, and Rattray then had eyes for second position of Jeremy Theroux. Then he passed him over the Red Bull tabletop at the bottom end of the circuit. Theroux tried to fight back, but the Red Bull KTM was far too superior. Then Sword and Theroux clashed as Sword moved up another position into fourth place. Tommy Searle lost the lead in the closing stages of the race and handed the lead to Tyler Rattray. Sword also came under pressure from 131 Nicholas Oban on the Ritchie Racing Yamaha, and that pushed Swordy back into fourth place with Oban taking third. But at the flags, it was Tyler Rattray who took victory number one here in the opening race at Lockett. Second was Tommy Searle, third was Nicholas Oban. In the MX1 race, it was a good start from Jonathan Barragan up the inside. David Philippart got buried and forced out to the outside. There was a carnage there as well, involving one of the other riders, number 45, Loic Leoncé. But at the front, all eyes were on this battle here, and it was Barragan and Sebastian Pourcel, number 90, closely followed by Josh Coppins, who lost his goggles on the opening lap and was being filled in by Roos. Then Barragan disappeared and took an early lead. Max Nagel was up to third behind Billy McKenzie until McKenzie crashed here in the closing stages of the race, the bike landing on top of him, and McKenzie would limp off the side of the track. Philippart, meanwhile, was on the charge, and he found a way through Sebastian Pourcel in the closing stages of the race as well. But all action then was at the front of the field, as with a couple of laps to go, Max Nagel found a way past Jonathan Barragan to take the lead on the Red Bull factory KTM. And at the checkered flag, Max Nagel managed to hold on for victory number 2 for the season for him in the MX1 class, closely followed by Barragan, Philippart and Ramon. MX2 race 2, we saw another good start from Tommy Searle on the Red Bull factory KTM. He held a tight line round the inside, so too did his teammate number 4, Tyler Rattray, and Jeremy Theroux yet again was there. But it was number 2 and number 4 and number 22, Anthony Boissiere on the HDI KTM. Oban was having to fight his way through the field, so too number 7, Stephen Sword. But hanging on in third, repeating the performance of his home GP at St. John d'Angeli, was Anthony Boissiere. Tommy Searle made a mistake and allowed Tyler Rattray through momentarily, but then Tommy Searle squared off the corner. Rattray made a mistake, and that handed the advantage to Tommy Searle until Rattray went down on this corner with about 3 laps to go. He picked himself up. Fortunately for him, Boissiere was about 7 seconds behind. Tommy Searle went on to take the win from Rattray from Boissiere. Tommy Searle won the overall Grand Prix from Tyler Rattray and Anthony Boissiere. MX1 race 2, and again another lightning start from number 7, Jonathan Barragan, but then he got demoted to second early on and then crashed when he jumped short on this tabletop. Philippart was out in front on his own, and Clement de Salle on the Innertech Suzuki was having a fantastic ride, mixing it with the top guys. Sebastian Pourcel came through though on the GP-KR Kawasaki, riding number 90. Then Ramon, he had to fight back as well. He eventually moved out the number 141 of Steve Boniface on the Cass Honda. Then Barragan picked himself up off the floor and was fighting through. First he passed Clement de Salle, and he had Ramon in front of him as well in the closing stages. Josh Coppins and Ken de Dijker were battling for third position, and then Coppins had this crash in the closing stages of the race also, which would leave him down in 10th place at the flag as Ramon went by. But Philippart was the man on a mission. He picked up 25 points here for victory in race number 2 and has one hand firmly on the World Championship crown. Sebastian Pourcel crossed the line second, Ken de Dijker third, Ramon fourth, and Jonathan Barragan was fifth. Ramon, though, he had to watch this man lift the trophy and take the red plate to Ireland.